own the place, stuff like that. No, like we did like more promotional stuff like that. So like I still kind of see where Joe's coming from on that thing, but like a minor conflict. I mean, like, granted, people are still gonna live. Like Joe, you can't really say he can't like kind of bring back chicks and stuff. Like, granted, like sure, like there's like liabilities and stuff since we were filming. Like if you guys had like signed off like yo, like non-disclosures to be here, kind of like I already said like stuff to that stuff is like it avoids all the problems, you know. But it's like no one wanted to do anything like how I said. They want to do it all like it's just a big power trip. Like Joe has said multiple times, like, oh yeah, like I just have an ego. Like I yeah, this that third. Like yes, I feel like I'm the shit. I'm like, bro, like what's good with you? And if anyone tries to say I'm lying about that, Ethan, you'll also agree because you were in the group messages. Chelsea will also agree because they're in the group messages. Like we were like the leaders of it. Like I made a group message called Founding Fathers because like we created this, you know. So after like all that stuff fell through, like we tried again like with the LA series thing, which was a dope time. Like I set it up, like we had like massive ticket sales and stuff bought, but someone ended up stealing like the money for like all the ticket sales and stuff that was like pretty much funding it. I'm not gonna say who stole it because I personally do not know, but I'm like I got logged out of that by Joe and didn't see any of the money. Like all the tickets, like the cash ticket stuff. Like I went up there to him, literally handed him money and stuff like that. I'm like, yo, here you go. Like this person just did this, that, the third. Like I was manning around. Like I wasn't having fun. I just did like all the behind the scenes stuff because I'm like, yo, like this for like mainly for you guys, not really about me. Like I don't care. Like I just enjoyed like building something. I'm like, yo, this is sick. Like I just like made friends and stuff like with these people, and I'm like, it wasn't like for me to be like, yo, I'm here to like clout, like dick ride, clout ride, this, that, there. I'm like, yo, like you guys are actually dope. Like here, I'll show you guys like a new way of making money because they didn't know anything about like the social shit. They just knew, like they were just like entertaining people in general. Granted, did they walk around like, yo, I'm a reality star. Ooh, yeah, I'm sick. Yeah, but I was like, bro, listen, shut the fuck up. No one cares. Like I was the only person that I'll just tell you straight up. Like, if you don't like it, like I'm sorry. Like, no, I'm gonna say how I feel. Like, if you, I'd rather be around a person like me who tell you straight up and be like, no, you know, instead of someone just like, oh yeah, yeah, like you're the shit. Like, go ahead, do your thing. Like for example, like when I was in the music industry, like I met this dude Sam. He's doing like he does music and stuff for like the top like people you could think of. Like we're helping like Andre and them like record and stuff. Like helping like just creating bangers. Like I was fortunate enough to be around like a couple like bigger people. For example, like French Montana, uh, Blueface, like what his concert and stuff, like the game and stuff like that. But like when Sam's like recording, like doing his engineering work, like I was the only one to be like, yo, like I don't know, like I'm not fucking with this. Like that's like off. But everyone else was just always like, yeah, fuck that. I was like, no, I'm gonna say how I feel. Like I don't think this is really it. You know, like let's try it this way. Like I always wanted to like get the best out of it. Not saying like redo, nope, nope. Like I'm not dictator. I'm like yo, like not saying I'm always right. Not saying I'm always perfect and stuff like that. But I'm just like, I mean, like you want to like have other people that have different opinions and just like test and like trial and error, find out like which actually works. Because like if everyone just like, yep, that's a hit, that's it, let's go, like nothing comes out like pristine like gold. You know, you want that like fucking like platinum hit. So like after that, like he ended up like fucking with me just because like I kept it real. Like you guys, like everyone out in LA is like so fake that they hate on me. Like people talk shit about me. Currently going around saying that like I'm a thief and stuff just because like I was told to like raise money for like this one weed brand, uh, pretty much, and they just basically stole the money. And I was like, well, like, I honestly didn't take it, but like, you guys can like choose to believe me or not. But like, this is the person who took the money. Like, I don't know what to say. Like, really, you know. So people like I have like a court that I personally have a court thing for that because like I'm being accused of a thief. I'm like, I didn't steal anything, but sure, like whatever. Here it is, me getting the shit into the stick just because like I am like too trust, like I don't know, like I want to trust people so much just because like I am a good-hearted person. So like I have court for bullshit that I didn't even do, whether like they believe me or not. Like I tell you straight up, I'm like, yo, I really didn't do this. Like if you come out there with me, like granted, like they wanted me to go and like kill myself to go solve all their problems that like I feel like they were purposely making just so like I would have to focus on like helping everyone else just so like I catch up. Then I was like, you know what? I'm done like trying to do this. Like I'm literally generating like trying to help people, not necessarily saying like all the things I've done have are like been perfect, but like I went out of my way like to try to bring an opportunity. And like if it didn't happen, like or something went wrong, like yeah, my bad. Like I'm still gonna look out end of the day. But like you guys are like trying to force me out by like self sabotaging me. So I'm like, all right, whatever. Like I learned from the mistake. Like I can own up to it. Like, granted, I fucked up. Like I stopped trusting people now. Like I really don't want to trust people. For example, the Ace Family basketball game. Before that was even a thing, I met up with because like I went to this music studio and stuff like recorded. Like I didn't record, but like I was there like with like homies like Andre, like all the entire like on your own like team. Like they all know who they are. Like Logan, Andre, like Malik, freaking Jordan, like all of them. Like those were like my boys. Like after the entire like relevant TV things dropped and stuff. Like I still kicked it with them because they're like, yo, you guys' music's actually dope. Let's fucking do something crazy. Like I just enjoyed like doing something else. So I went from reality TV to that music world. So after like we're there and stuff like that, it got like kind of too real. Like from the point where like people were like getting mad and jealous that people wanted to actually work with us, that they tried to literally they pushed us out of LA. Like came into the house, like literally beat up like one of our homies and shit like that just because like we didn't really want to be their friends. Like, yo, what the fuck's good? We're not on some gang shit. Like we're not going out here trying to shoot up houses and stuff like that, like and threaten people. Just like it's like people want to like inflict fear upon you just so they have like power. It's like they'll do anything in LA to like make you feel weak so they have like power leverage over you. Granted, like everyone does it in their different ways. For example, Brent and them, it's like they let you starve so much that you have to depend on them. People in the music industry, they use like brute force to like make sure you have like leverage over them. Reality TV, they just kind of like fuck you. Like everyone just wants to fuck you over. Like it's literally fucking like weird. I said fuck you, like that, not like actually like getting fucked. Like everyone just wants to fuck you over. So it's like weird as fuck because I'm like, why are you like, dude, like I will take 1%. Like if I could just build 1% of a complete project is better than no percent, you know? Like I'm not here to get like the maximum profit. I'm not here to be like I'm trying to get everything back. Like the entire Ace Family basketball game thing, that was all my idea. Granted, like did Austin McBroom or like Chris Brown and stuff like know me directly? No, but I talked to the people who did their PR thing. I have every message to prove this. Like I literally texted like her name is like Amber, and I had like another meeting with Joey. Joey was like the game's manager, but like cool dude, super like humble, like stuff. Like does he have like a crazy past or something like that? Yeah, probably. Like everyone has a past, you know. But like this guy literally wanted to do nothing but like grow and like be like a good businessman, and that's why I was like, yo, I look up to this dude. Like he had like his own label and stuff going on, so I was like, yo, like he had like his entire problem with his label where they just all felt like too cool just because they had like, I guess like technically were signed by like they had like that co-sign of like the game and stuff. So everyone's like, yeah, I have the co-sign from the game, basically. Like I'm too cool for school type vibes, and he was like kind of explaining that to me. I was like, yo, fucking all right, if they want to act like that, let's turn up the heat then. Like look at us, like we're lit. Come over here, see what we have like cooking up, and like you're gonna want to work with us, you know? Not on like, yo, fuck your team. Like, yo, maybe like it'll spark like some energy in them so they like go out there and like, oh shit, no, we're not gonna lose our spots, you know? Like fun like competition. Not fucking I'm gonna threaten you if you try to fucking get in here and like get close to my people. Not saying that his people and stuff did that, but like it just in general. So I'm like, yo, like let's do this. Like, you know, I'm an athlete, like I'm competitive, like well, I was a former athlete, You know, like I'm a dog. Like basketball, like anyone, like all these YouTubers I'm seeing like online that are playing. I'm like, you guys, like, don't put me on a court because I will literally torch all of you guys. But that's besides the point. I'm getting off topic here. Um, Pretty much, I'm just like, yo, let's build this thing. So like Joey wanted to do like a pretty much like a charity event because he had like all these sneakers. He had like a sneaker connect, so he wanted to do a charity event for like shoes and sneakers. So like me and him were texting about this. I'm like, yo, like this could be dope. Like I had like all my MTV friends, like for example, like Derek, Henry, like and Darian Vandermark. So like those are the people I was like hanging out with at the time because like Andre and Jordan, Malik, and like Logan, they all flew back after we were basically like fucking attacked by like people like down in fucking the game studio and shit like that. So they flew home like the next day. I'm like, no, fuck this. Like I'm not getting driven out in LA. Not saying like I'm not scared of like these people. Not saying I am scared of these people. I'm like, bro, one, like I don't know what the personal beef or problems was like with them. Like, do I want to be involved? No. Do I care? Like, yeah, like those are my friends. Like, don't beat up like people to like prove a point. Like that shit's whack. Like literally, that is whack. Is hell. Like that is so whack. But fucking like I don't know. Like I just think that's lame as fuck. Like I feel like people can get a point across. Just be like, yo, what's good? Like don't fucking do that. You know. Like I'm gonna beat the shit out of you. Like that shit's whack. But anyways, Joey pretty much had like after that entire night, like Joey stayed with us, like stayed up at our house, like making sure we're taken care of, like make sure no one's coming to like fuck with us just because like our friend got beat the shit out of, like literally like not even cool. Like I had to run outside, grab the Porsche, fucking zoom up to the crib, like this stuff like felt too real. I'm like, this isn't like actually happening right now. Pull up, boop zoom, get in the car, we zoom off, like zoom, dip up to the house. Like granted before then, like we're literally like I brought the like those people and stuff down to like Blue Faces concert and stuff like that because my homies and stuff opened up. I'm like, yo, these are my boys, like they're cool, like they're with me, stuff like that. They're like, oh yeah, shit. Like so that was like a Leezy, like the Team Unlimited crew. I'm like, yo, they're pulling up with me, like these boys are cool, like whatever. So we all pull up and like it's lit, like crazy lit, like they had a crazy concert, like they went up, like literally Leezy and them like have the coolest music. Make sure you go check them out, all that. Like I fuck with Team Unlimited heavy. And like who else freaking yeah, like I fuck with Team Unlimited like super super heavy. um oh, and Trey Cinco, like that's why I ended up making him because they're like part of his like entire like crew and stuff. So it's Trey Cinco and Team Unlimited. Like fuck, love you guys. You guys' music's dope. Let's maybe future like collab or something. But literally like after that, like they all dipped out. Joey comes over to like back. This is where I'm going back to the Ace Family basketball game. I'm like, I apologize, I'm going all over the place. Like this video was not scripted, planned, or anything. I'm just telling you guys straight up, like right here. This is completely raw. I'm probably not gonna even edit it. Like maybe I'll like break it up in a few bits, but like I'm just coming here just telling you guys straight up. Like you guys don't like it, sorry. I don't give a fuck. Like I'm done caring about everyone else's opinions. If you guys have something to say about it, say it. I'll see it online. If you see me in person, you want to address it, say it to me. I don't give a fuck. I really don't care because I say it how it is. If you like it, you like it. You don't, oh well. Don't care. Like, not my problem. Like, it got to the point where, like, never mind. I'm not going to even go in there. But, fucking, so I set up a meeting over at Darian's house or whatever. So this first time I'm meeting this Amber lady. Like, she's super dope. Like, she does PR and stuff. Like Joey introduced me to her. Freaking, she's like, yeah, I do PR for like Chris Brown, this, that, the third. Like we have an album coming out. Like like I want to do something dope to like promote it. So I was like, all right. So Joey's telling me about like his charity thing, but like me, like I already had friends and stuff like the YouTube realm and like my MTV friends. So I was like, all right. So this is what we should do. Like Joey was just talking shit, saying he's better than me in basketball, and like saying that like him, like Chris Brown, like all them, they're like good hoopers, and I'm a competitive person. So I'm like, bro, we will dog you. Like you don't understand. I was like, me, Darian, Derek, right here, like we can grab like a team. We can like I was like, since you guys already have Chris Brown, and stuff like that, and like you guys, and like they did like reality TV stuff. Like, granted, like I assumed like I wasn't gonna play. Like, I'm not shit. I'm just like the brains always. So I was like, why don't we like kind of like make like this, like do a crossover thing, like crossing over like the music world with like the film world. I said, for example, like we can grab like some YouTubers and stuff, just because like they have a kid audience and stuff, where like not necessarily they might not all know who Chris Brown is, but they know who like their favorite influencers and stuff are, you know, just crossing that music world with the influencer world with like the reality TV world. I was like, yo, it's like the ultimate like collab. Like that could be like something dope. Like everyone is gonna tune into that. So granted, she's like, yeah, like we love it. Like Joey's like, yo, like this could be dope. So I was like, all right, they're gonna include us. Like this is dope. Like I'm excited. Derek's excited. Darian's excited. Like there's other people inside like the entire room. Like there's like we had like a pregame like roughly a little after that all saw me have this meeting. Like they'll all say that like this was all my idea. Then like, and I have text messages to prove it. Like this fucked up. Like I'm not saying like I'm mad just because like it was still like a charity event. Like I'm glad that it happened. But like, why'd you cut me out? You know, like, what did I do? Like, I didn't fucking, like, granted, sure, like I helped you guys out. Didn't know, like you said, like you gotta include us, but it was just more like it's my fault again. Like, wasn't like super professional. Where I was like NDA to come talk to me. Like that's why I like now like if you want to have a conversation with me, yes, I'm charging 100K minimum. But like I said, just because I'm mad, my price is 300K to have a conversation with me. It's nothing personal. It's not like, yo, I'm fucking trying to blackmail anyone. Like, no, I'm not gonna fucking have a conversation with you without getting paid 300K. Just because like anytime I have a conversation, fucking people steal what I'm talking about just because like I'm super eager just to be like, yo, like, oh shit, like I enjoy meeting people. I enjoy talking to people. I love knowing what people do, and I love helping. Like I really do. Like I'm a super generous person. I'm like, yo, I help you build this. Like I literally help you build this. This is what we have to do. And they're all like, yeah, fuck yeah, let's do it. Then they're like, fuck you. As soon as I leave, it's like they're a dude like sitting right here holding a knife behind them, talking to me, just like, yeah, 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 love it, yeah. I'm gonna include you. Then they go leave. Like as soon as I'm like, all right, yeah, bro, like I'll hit you up later. They like just stab me in the back, you know? And that happened multiple times where I see, like literally see people making, oh shit, where I see people literally making, I almost fell, where I see people literally making millions of dollars. Like you saw like how the entire fucking, for example, I don't even know why I got up and did all that. That was just extra. I'm not sure. All right, hold on. Let me, whatever. Like, I'm over it. I don't care. For example, like, sorry, like that was random. Like I got like a little cramp, so I got up this at third. But if you guys watched the entire Ace Family basketball game, you guys saw, Jesus Christ, the light just went to, like, I'm a dark skin. But like, hold on. Oh, I'm light skinned now. All right, we're lit. But you guys saw the turnout for like the Ace Family basketball game. Like, it sold out the entire Staples Center. Sold out. It's like, you know how big, like, NBA games weren't even selling out at the time. But like, my idea sold out. So I'm like, huh. I must be a fucking creative genius if I can build something like that. But I got fucked out of it. I told her, I was like, yo, like we can get sponsors and stuff for it. Like this is how I got sponsors on Twitter. Like this is how I was doing. But I was like, it'll be even easier now if we have like him. Like holy shit. Like granted, like they did their stuff like already, like how they're making money. Like I don't really know. Like I don't know what a job of a PR person is and like how they make money. But I was like, oh, we can do this, you know? Like anyone's going to be willing to sponsor that just because there's going to be so many eyes on that event. Like, literally, it's just a no-brainer. It's common sense, you know? I was like, this is going to work. Like, I know this is going to work just because, like, it's stupid for it not to work.